Way off to the west is Mount Taylor. And so these 5 volcanoes right here were pressure relief vents for massive Mount Taylor, which last erupted also 160,000 years ago, as we agreed upon. Time frame. And if you ever take I-40 westbound, or if you're coming from the west, I-40 navigates through massive lava flows, big lava rocks, which is really neat. In a second, I'll stop geeking out about the volcanoes and all the lava. Tomorrow we're heading to the Fire and Ice Caves. Where's that at? Fire and Ice Caves, I believe, in New Mexico, right? Yeah. I believe off to the northwest on the way to Durango. Does that sound right? I'm not completely sure. Anybody else? I got the address, I don't know where. Okay. I'm blanking on there's a Native American term for that area too, and I'm blanking on that term. It's how most people refer to it. Okay. So, kind of hard to see without sunglasses, but you can still see about 2/3 of the way between the river and the base of the mountains. Well left of the sun, you can see a huge green field. So that's Balloon Fiesta Park. And in a little bit, we'll climb higher to get a little more straight north. But it's from there, every October, where 500 balloons on average take off from that field. It's much bigger when you're standing on it. So try to imagine 500 balloons that just fill this valley. It's absolutely incredible, indescribable.
Absolutely a bucket list item to come see.
Yeah, for sure.
Amazing, all the special shapes, all that.
Yep. They have V-shaped balloons, Lincoln, and a huge cow, Darth Vader, and Yoda. They have 2 balloons, Darth Vader and Yoda, and they always take off right next to each other. They're really neat. A quick Google search, you can see those balloons. Nice. Came right back over. It's a slow box, but that's where we took off. So we went over, almost got in the river, and then we climbed up, and now we're headed back into the northwest. So we won't touch the river? Yeah, say I don't like it. If it wasn't obvious to everyone, if you stay low and, for example, you go from north to south, ride that, still low, and then you climb up and go south to north. Theoretically, sometimes you can land at the same place that you took off. At the right, you can see 3 of our vans. That's weird.
Sounds you don't want to hear in a balloon.
Right? I have no idea.
Or anywhere else for that matter.
I leaned on the radio somehow. I had no idea I had an alarm like that.
What'd you fly in the Marines, Greg? F-18s?
I did fly F-18s.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw the tattoo. I thought it...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. We were just talking about that, my wife and I, last night.
Uh-huh.
How it's faded and looks terrible. I'm thinking about getting it patched up a little bit.
Freshed up. And my dad was a Navy pilot.
Is that right?
In World War II.
Wow.
Yeah, I flew B-24s
that gives
for the
me
Navy.
goosebumps.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I bet you had some incredible experiences.
Incredible stories.
Have you seen Masters of the Air?
You know, I don't have Apple, so I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see it though.
did Jerry. So now we picked up, our ground speed is 20 now. Notice there's almost no wind at all. So once we are embedded in this layer, the wind will completely vanish, at least us feeling it, but yet our ground speed is still doing 20 miles an hour.
This is the Bandera volcano. Where's that at? Bandera?
That's going to be up north, like part of the Sangre de Cristos. Like if you're going up towards like Taos.
Oh, the Val Caldera. Is that what you just said? Val Caldera? So this is 1,500 feet above the ground. Still doing 20 miles an hour. We're going to catch those other balloons. A couple of them. We might drop back down and see if we can play in the petrichal canyons there ahead of us. That's always cool.
So Grants, New Mexico.
Okay, Grants.
So yeah, that way. Then
Yep, straight west. So Mount Taylor is at Grants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, just about an hour, right?
We check.
So that's where we're going tomorrow. What?
You fly from Dallas?
No, we drove.
You drove?
Yeah.
How long did it take?
10 and a half hours.
We only drove to Amarillo.
Lincoln, which one's our shadow? It's not down.
You can see from the shadow gives you a perspective of our ground speed.
Yeah.
So back to Masters of the Air, you know, it was the same team that did Band of Brothers and the Pacific
Right.
Hanks and Spielberg. And the first 3 episodes are just fantastic. How they depict and capture those B-17 formations, just amazing. But then it just kind of turns into a soap opera.
Unfortunately.
I thought. Every series. Right? I know.
Well, it kind of sucks because everybody knows about the B-17s and the 8th Air Force, but my dad's squadrons, almost nobody knows about, and they did stuff that those guys couldn't have dreamed of doing.
That's
I mean,
right.
they were navigating over the Pacific with no landmarks or anything whatsoever. Some of their flights were 14 hours long.
I know it.
You know.
Was it the Liberator? Is that right?
Yeah, he flew they called it the PB-4Y1 in the Navy, but it was the Liberator, the B-24. Yeah. They flew off the island. Once they took over an island, they'd build an airstrip, and then they'd take off and start bombing everything, bombing the ships and everything around them and stuff that were in the area. He said.
So this is the northern section of the Petroglyph National Monument. I like what I'm seeing here. We're going to drop down and see if we can go play in one of those canyons. Might take a while. The van.
Yeah.
Remember those two men that were in that helped Jerry and Tegan? They're gonna come by. We got the van with trailers. They're where Greg tells me to go. There's a hiker. They're over there. I don't know to see. We call that area the gravel pit. I've already lost enough
tough hair, Drake. Come on.
I'm sorry, I know.
I hope
Grab
not.
Your hat. Put a hat on.
So I stopped here so we can get a little further west, hopefully. But from the trails, you can observe the petroglyphs on these black lava rocks.
Oh yeah. I didn't even notice those with lava rocks.
He's getting us out.
You're going down fast.
Go get Jerry.
Go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, I'm not seeing enough west over here, so let's head up.
Copy that.
There's a coyote down there.
A little bit more than here. Yeah, Arizona, yeah. Yeah, no.
Yep.
It was slow and it could go my pocket.